Hey, this is New Line of Business, and today we are back with the third and final part of the Exposing Dan7eh series. Now, last time I talked about his relation to the Save the World community and Save the World YouTubers. Today, I will be talking about just the Save the World Scam Get Scammed community in general, and how Dan7eh relates to it, and how he popularized it a lot. So, first off, if you do want to share this video, please, I want this video to try to get to a real Save the World YouTuber, somebody, or Dan7eh. If you, that person who commented on the first part, that salty Dan7eh fan, please, show this to Dan7eh. Because if you do, that'll just get me a lot of fame. I will, not necessarily a lot of fame, but Dan7eh will probably talk about it. Then all the other Save the World YouTubers will see it, and then they'll talk about it. Therefore, just making my point more valid. So if you want to see if Dan7eh, the god of YouTube, apparently, according to this person, I would guess, or basically the best Save the World YouTuber ever. If you want to test his might against some other real Save the World YouTubers, go right ahead. Share this video with him. Tell him about it. Spam him on Discord. I honestly don't care. If this video can get out to any big Save the World YouTubers, hey, this is good for me. It's good for, yeah, it's just good for me. Alright, so let's get started. First off, he, I think, popularized this whole scammer get scammed genre, sort of Save the World videos. Not necessarily single-handedly, but he kind of got it out to the whole Xbox community, because he, if you didn't know, plays on Xbox mainly. So he would be streaming probably on Mixer, which then got it out to the Xbox community, which had formerly probably been untouched by this whole scam get scammed thing. Like, there weren't a lot of scam get scammed YouTubers or Fortnite YouTubers in general on Xbox around this time, especially Save the World ones. So yeah, that's he popularized it towards the Xbox community. And then I don't necessarily know what he did before Fortnite, but I know he was around 75,000 subscribers when he started Fortnite. So he probably had at least a bit of following. So yeah, I guess he could probably popularize this a bit to his fans, therefore making the Save the World community just worse. So a lot of other YouTubers do this whole scam and get scammed thing. I could literally make a massive list, but I'm just gonna name a few. There is Easy Drop, Fresh Panda, Dan7eh, of course. There's just so many other ones that I just non-named ones that just Save the World YouTubers who just do this because they know this is what's going to get them views. This is what is going to do it. This is the most popular genre of Save the World content right now, is this whole scam or get scammed thing. Which is a big problem, because that, I don't think, was Epic's vision of their Save the World game. I think they wanted Save the World to be a fun, cooperative PvE experience, not something where people are actively searching for scammers. That is not what Epic wanted this game to be at all. And people are just exploiting little kids who think that most of these videos are real. Now, before I do go further, his all the way up videos and his blind trading videos are probably real. Those ones are not fake, but it's all the scammer get scam ones that are almost 99% fake. So, all these scammer get scam YouTubers, they're ruining this whole community, as I've said multiple times. It's just, why would you think that a new person coming into this game would want to, the first thing they would see when they searched up Save the World would probably be something about like scammer get scammed or something. Like, who would want to see that when they were trying out a new game? Like, who would want to see a community just full of scammer get scammed, scammers? Like, no, nobody wants to see that. Like, when I was coming in to save the world, before I got it, I researched it a lot, I looked it up a lot. And that was literally all I could find, was just these scammer get scammed videos. And I had to dig and really dig before I found some actual good, real Save the World YouTubers who actually made content on the game instead of just this whole scammer get scammed thing. So that is really bad. Like, that just deters people from playing this game and making you more popular. You're making yourself less popular by doing this. So that's just my thought on that thing. Also, like, I don't know how Epic has not added a trading menu yet, because the moment they add a trading menu, all these scammer get scam things are just gonna die off. All these scammer get scam channels, because they don't have any content anymore to make. Because if they do add a trading menu, and they still try to make these scammer get scam videos where they're like going to home bases or going to missions and trying to find people, people would probably assume and know that would probably be fake. Because why would people be going into missions and going to home bases and taking the risk of being scammed when you could go into a trading menu that is like 100% safe? You can't be scammed there. Like, no, nobody would do that. So you're just, like, each day, these scammer get scammed YouTubers are just making the community worse and worse. Like, they're, like, they make it seem like whenever they make these videos, they make it seem like they're doing some sort of justice for the community, when really all they're doing is just making the community worse. Like, I've said this so many times, but I really can't stress this enough. These scammer get scammed YouTubers need to stop. And especially Dan7eh, because he actually, like, he tries really hard to make these videos not fake. Fresh Panda, Easy Drops, Twine Cheeks, all those people, I think they have a bit of self-awareness in the fact that it's fake. Like, Evil Grandpa Scammer, Tifu's son, TSM Myth's brother, like, I honestly think that they have some self-awareness, and they're just trying to play this kind of role. But Dan7eh, he tries to make it seem like it's real. He is really trading with these scammers. And guys, you should go report them, even though he covers up the name, and he covers up the name purposely, because it's like the exact same group of people, almost every video. Just go in, watch a few of his videos, and listen to their voices. Like, they're basically the exact same. And there's a lot of videos where people point this out, and then just salty Dan7eh fans are like, no, it's not. They just sound similar. Dan7eh is the best. Like, it's getting out of hand how many little kids are getting gullible to this kind of content. It's not good at all. Like, Fortnite's main audience is a bunch of little kids. And then you're just making this worse. Save the World is definitely, is definitely a better and more, like, dedicated and almost more mature, I guess, community. But no, you're not. With these all scammer get scammed things, you're not doing that. You're just making the community worse, making all these little kids susceptible, and then all these little kids, what they're gonna do is they're gonna go out, make YouTube channels of their own dedicated to finding scammers and exposing them, and then they're just gonna get scammed, like, to an insane amount, or get reported and lose their account. Like, you're like giving little kids the possibility, and just gullible people, to lose their whole accounts just because you made a video about how you scammed a scammer, apparently, and, like, reported him, got him off, like, your Discord server community. I'm not even sure. So I just think that overall, this Save the World, this scammer get scam community is a terrible thing and needs to stop. Alright, now for a quick recap of this whole thing. For the first part, Dan7eh's fault. faults. The tweet, the fake videos, the fake thumbnails, all that. Second part, his relation with other Save the World YouTubers. And how they have kind of tried to do something to stop him from continuing on like this in this kind of path. And then third is this one right here is just about the Scamming Get Scammed community in general and Dan7eh's contribution, massive quotation marks there, because what he contributes is just making the community worse. Yeah, his just basically relation to the Scamming Get Scammed community. Now, you might be wondering, after all of this, why Dan7eh? Why did you choose him? Out of all the Scamming Get Scammed YouTubers that would have been so much easier, that people have covered so much, why did you choose Dan7eh? Well, there's a few reasons. The first reason is he is the one that I feel people talk about the least. Because he's not as obvious to be making these fake videos. Secondly, he is the most likely to respond to this, and that's what I want. I want him to respond so badly. So if you're some sort of Dan7eh fan, please go tell him about this video all you want. I don't care. Please, like, just go tell him about this, please. And he is the one that, if he does respond, and all these other big YouTubers in the Save the World community find out about this, he is the one who they will be like, oh wait, we haven't actually, ones who have covered Scam Get Scammed YouTubers, oh, we haven't actually covered him that much. Oh, we actually have some points that we haven't talked about. Because if you just did Twine Cheeks or Easy Drop or like Fresh Panda, they're literally the exact same. They're just adjective or person, scammer, scams himself or herself for insert large amount of numbers, insert rare gun, insert 130, and then just like basically just try to make it and off of like a famous person like TSMith's brother, Tifu's son, Tifu. Like, it's just like Ninja's brother. Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. So that's why they've actually covered them, because they're much easier to cover. I covered Dan7eh because he was the one who's covered the least, and I feel like he is the most likely to respond, and and he will talk about this, and I can get some sort of something out of this. Well, thank you to all the people who supported me through this series and actually, like, were on my side, but also thank you to the people who weren't on my side, because if you do tell Dan7eh, it's just going to, like, stir up some drama in the Save the World community, and us real loyal Save the World community members would probably come out on top of this whole drama thing. Well, looks like our base is done here. I will see you all.